A lot of research in IDC will relate to the digital transformation, and IDC also define the digital transformation framework. There are 5 dimensions that organization should transform or change. There are 5 dimensions. The first one is the leadership transformation. Leadership is meaning from the CEO, CIO, and also the culture of organization. And also like innovation center of excellence, that one also relate to the leadership transformation. And the second dimension is Omni-Experience. Omni-Experience meaning the multi-channel and customer-facing activities. The third dimension is information. Information meaning like big data analytics, enterprise data warehouse, analytics, and so on. And operating model transformation that relates to infrastructure and development, application, provisioning, development, and operations. And the last one is worksource transformation. Worksource here is only related to the IT worksource. But if there is a question, where for the worksource for non-IT? Non-IT will be covered by leadership transformation, the culture, organization, and so on. But for worksource transformation, only focus to the IT worksource. So, as we know, the digital transformation need new leadership, how to manage the company or organization. That's why IDC defined there are 3 leadership agenda or 3 main process how the leader should cover and do the process. The first is innovation. So when we talk about the digital transformation, meaning the organization should do innovation. If there is no innovation, it means there is no digital transformation. And the second thing is integration. Why? Because innovation will create the digital initiative, meaning the infrastructure should be changed and integrate with the legacy or the old one. So the integration process is very important. And the last process is incorporation. Incorporation meaning when we have the new product and new services or new business model, usually the process is not stable. That's why the customer will face some problem and so on. So incorporation meaning the process, the new process should be made to the stable states, like the standard operating procedure, how to solve the problem if raising the problem, and so on. IDC also already created the maturity scale for the digital transformation journey. From the lowest stage is the initiative still tactical or disconnected, until the optimized or the highest level or maturity level is enterprise strategy to use to transform market, customer, and so on. The third platform drives significant changes in architecture. There are some impacts why the third platform or for technology in digital transformation will change the enterprise architecture. The first thing is about infrastructure. For example, cloud. Cloud should trigger the changes of enterprise architecture. And the second is complexity. So with digital transformation and third platform, the complexity of enterprise architecture, especially for the integration, will increase a lot. And the EA unit in organization will focus from development to integration. So before cloud and the other technology like the platform rise, the focus from IT is for development. But if when cloud coming, so many activity from the IT unit will go to the integration. And the other thing is sourcing decision that will move to the line of business rather than IT. Because line of business will contact directly to the vendor. That the vendor already provide the software as a service, for example. And service. So based on IDC research, the service architecture will come out. So as we know, the architecture is only like business, application, information, data, and technology. But there are a new architecture is we call service architecture. Okay, and the last one is about security. The exposure to cyber threats will increase. And this is some point that very important when we want to adapt EA to the third platform. The first thing is the IT or organization need to understand and adapt to the new world of IT as a service. So as we know, the development or the evolution is from the infrastructure as a service, and then to the platform as a service, and then to the software as a service, and now should be IT as a service. And the second point is enterprise platform that is competitive with external provider. So IT in the organization also compete with the vendor. And the final one is IDC believes that multi-faceted and holistic enterprise architecture will be essential. So holistic architecture. IDC also already did the research and defines the maturity state for the enterprise architecture or static architecture. So the lowest state is about fragile and inflexible enterprise architecture and costly IT, and the highest level or stage is the EA can be very flexible and also supporting the competitive disruption, supporting the edge maturity.